Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are, this episode, planning on fighting Poland, cleaning up some of this border core ideally, over here, maybe a little down over here, as well as Byzantium, cleaning up this, and starting to work on taking some chunks over here probably. That is the general concept, and we're pretty much ready to declare this as is. I mean, our troops aren't 100% in position. I suppose we could move this army over here to hit directly at Constantinople. This army can be moved up over here. We're gonna take attrition, but that's okay. This army can be in position over this direction. This one can be in position over here. And then we can have... This army is already in position to attack Poland over this direction. And then we can just bring this one over into this region, and we have this army over here as well. So I think we're pretty well in a good position to fight this, realistically. I don't think Poland can fight us. I know the Byzantines can't. What's their Miltech at? 21, okay. Yeah, they're not a problem. We're going to check on Poland's forces here. Poland currently has 44,000 troops. Oh boy. Okay. Poland is adorable. Good to know. So we're just going to move our troops into position here, and we're going to go as soon as we can so we take as little attrition as possible. We can grab this Miltech, which gives us royal mortars as well as much better artillery, and we're going to do that. We're going to upgrade to royal mortars. And while we're moving, we'll let our morale regenerate. Excellent. We're going to start this army moving over here as well, and we are going to be taking some attrition. There's no doubt about that. On the next month tick, we're going to declare the war. Right now. Okay, so what are we going to declare on? We're going to declare on Byzantium, and we are going to fabricate a claim on whatever their highest... Constantinople. We're fabricating a claim on Constantinople. You know, we could just do an imperialism, CB. And that's what we should do. Carniola would join. Poland would not. Because they're in debt. That's fine. That's honestly kind of better for us. In that case... We're fine over here. I'm going to split this army back up. We do not need to be taking attrition there. Yeah, this is better for us. So we declare this. This is an imperialism CB. Carniola, should we co-belligerent them? Dalmatia is down here. They're allied with Byzantium, and we're currently guaranteeing them. We may not be able to co-belligerent them, but we can still fight them. For sure. They have some rebels in Constantinople right now. That's kind of adorable. We actually could co-belligerent them? Okay. So they have 40,000 troops to pit against our 2 million troops. I'm sure this is going to go great for them. We are officially at war. We're going to stack wipe this force. I'm just going to pop a leader over here. And then we're going to attack their capital. We are going to attack up over here, actually. I thought there was a fort here, but then I remembered that we took that fort. And these guys are just going to chill, honestly. We're winning naval battles. Oh boy. That's something, I guess. Okay, so this force is stack wiped, and we'll siege that down. We won the Battle of Constantinople, and Constantinople will be ours quite soon. And we kind of don't care about what these guys are doing. They can kind of do whatever they want. We're just going to start taking this territory. Like, it's pretty much ours. This is quite a fort to be at -71. What is this fort level? Fort level 7. It's pretty impressive. They've got a star fort in their capital. Seems kind of like overkill to me, but you know what? Whatever. Okay, Poland is building a spy network. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Well, once again, to quote Mr. Fry, Not that shocked. Yeah, this is not going to be a difficult war. I was expecting Poland to be part of it, which would be, well, not exactly difficult, but more difficult. Hang on. This didn't become part of Ethiopian Canada. I guess we've reached the extent of the colonial nation's borders over here. Sounds good. England is declaring a war. Have fun with that. We won this siege. Perfect. We're going to go siege over here next. France's navy is actually doing things. I like it. Oh, hello. Kerbal is actually doing something too. I like that too. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to stop these guys from wandering up here and wreaking some level of havoc, but ultimately, I don't think we care either. Let's actually attack with this force as well. The Arabian first can come up and take this fort. That won't be any problem. So we're at 37% so far here. We won this siege. And realistically, what's left? Not a whole lot. We're just going to take territory. We're just pushing for 100% war score is all we're doing, really. Byzantine noble rebels, we don't care. Like, we can't fully take all of their territory, right? That would be foolish to think that we could do that. I am going to build a few town halls. Excellent. We've got a few left that we need to build. We did successfully take over this territory. So we're just going to keep taking land. Like, they can wander around Crimea all they want. I really don't care. We've got ticking war score on our side. They can't compete with that. Okay, so we can grab Admin Tech 25. That's production efficiency. We absolutely grab this. And next, Admin Tech is our next idea group. That has to be Humanist. We're going to rush this, we're going to stay on admin focus, and we're also going to be needing to core some territories after this war, right? So that's another reason to stay on admin focus. Realistically, we don't really care about only making 4 military power per month right now. Oh, hello. Norfolk, Mozambique. That's fine. We'll send this force over here. We'll go deal with this in Norfolk. And where are these guys? Okay. Particularists, but only 20k particularists. That's fine. And we can make states. Wonderful. So what states should we make? Well, obviously, the ones with the most development. Like London. That was not the only state that we could make. We could make Wessex. That was the other state that we could make. Fine. So we're going to need to core a few of these locations, but we're going to hold off on that. This is a very similar situation to the last one, where we don't really want to make those full cores just yet, because we want to be saving up our admin power for the territory that we're going to take from this war. So we're going to attack those locations over there. This is actually still being vaguely annoying over here. Still at negative 64%. Sealand, that's fine. We'll respond to that. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Okay, we won those rebellion battles. And you can just head on back. And we will attack over here. Okay, I thought Kerbal was going to take Sofia, but they didn't. They absolutely did not. We're going to tell them to. Kerbal, come back here. We'll see if they listen. They probably won't. So the question is, how long will this war last? My guess is not very. This would be in Frankfurt. Where exactly is Frankfurt? You know what? We'd lose 10 nobility, 50% tax modifier only for Frankfurt. 20% local autonomy. Hang on. Is this a state? This is a state. Okay. We'll crush them. I'm just going to give it some time for our troops to march over that way. Okay. It's going to force me to make a decision quite soon. And it'll auto-pick the first decision, if I recall correctly. Let's go ahead and attack over this way. How close are we to Frankfurt? We're getting there. I want to be there before we make this choice, if possible. Civil war in Brunei, huh? Okay. There we go. That should be under control. These guys will attack over here, these guys over here. We're up to minus 28% on that mega fort. And the noble rebels are deceased. Fantastic. We'll head back over. We're currently at 196k manpower. We're doing pretty well there. We lose some dip power. We kind of don't care. The real question is, how much can we take here from the Byzantines? Now, these guys, of course, we're going to full annex if we can. Or are we going to vassalize them? I think we'll be better off vassalizing them since we'll be at such an admin deficit. 93 reasons to not accept this. That'll be done soon enough. So then, as far as the Byzantines themselves go, I definitely want to grab this territory over here. And I want to open up a pathway through here. This is actually not very much war score so far. I mean, they'd not accept this, obviously, but we can free up some territory there, create a pathway through here, grab Cyprus, and then maybe grab some of this territory away from them. Technically, we could do that. Alternately, we could shrink this territory like that. That'd be a little less border gory. Yeah, that would do the trick. That would get us almost all of Greece. They'll still have this exclave up here. Okay, I like it. It'll clear up a lot of the border gore. It won't solve the border gore issue, but it'll help. And then Dalmatia over here, we could honestly... we could Diplo-vassalize them. And I think we absolutely do that. Okay. Lose 75 admin power or local unrest in 2 provinces. We'll take the local unrest. Manufactories, we don't care. Some separatists over in Central Africa here. That's fine. We'll deal with those immediately. Okay, let's continue taking locations. We're at 21% over here. This will fall any month tick now. And we're absolutely going to vassalize them. Varanasi. That's awkward. This is our exclave over here. They'd give us military access. I'm pretty sure this is costing us a dip power per month. Yeah, it is. We're going to be cost a dip power per month anyway. Pretty much no matter what. Is there anything we can free up? Royal marriage with Dalmatia. Leading a march, leading a vassal, royal marriage and alliance with Zetsu. They would be willing to be Diplo-vassalized, so that's worthwhile to keep around. Kabarid and Kalaturis. Okay. I mean, we do want to annex these guys, but I don't think that we can because, yeah, we can't core them. so it'll have to remain the way it is for now. The status quo will have to do. Just head around over this way. Oh, okay. Trade efficiency. We'll happily take that. So it's 74% war score right now. And we had a revolt pop up over here. Technically, this is France's revolt. France can deal with that. We kind of don't care. Not our problem. Cottage industry, huh? The burghers would lose 15 loyalty. That would come back. That's a lot of base production. Otherwise, I don't think this is worthwhile. This is 10 years of 15% tax or one base production forever. And 10 years of increased unrest. We're going to take the base production there. Wonderful. Okay, so let's continue paring down the Byzantine Empire here. They're just a shadow of their former selves at this point. And we're going to attack over here. Wonderful, we won the Siege of Istria, so that is now over. So we're going to demand that these guys become our vassal. We're going to take all of their money that we possibly can, which is 40 gold. Okay. They're merely negotiating for themselves. Okay. So we're going to take the European second home, because I don't feel like we need them anymore. We're at 89% war score with the Byzantines right now. Okay, we won this battle. We're going to take back this territory. We do need access to these enclaves, for sure. I think we're just going to bump up the local autonomy here in these locations, honestly. There. We'll send these guys back home, and then we'll get rid of that military access just as soon as we can. We do need to make states. So let's go to the top here, and let's find anything that is not currently a state. Like East Anglia. Okay. What else? Quemalain. Wonderful. Central Swahili Coast. Tihama al-Yemen. Sennar. Ostrogothland. Actually, nope. We're done. Okay, so we're still going to be in quite a deficit here in terms of our admin power, but that's expected. Let's take a look at what their reasoning here is. Minus 992, mostly because we haven't occupied this fort. So that definitely needs to be our next goal. We'll head down over there immediately. We did just lose our military advisor, though, and that's a big deal. That was 75% of our military power income. So we're going to definitely grab another one, and we're going to grab, okay, discipline. That's fine. We'll take that. Wonderful. Are we out of this territory yet? No, we are not. The Byzantines are offering us peace, ceding a bunch of things to us. Actually, they're only ceding 3 provinces there. No, we want land. They're offering us Constantinople, which is nice, but we're actually not going to take Constantinople here. They would actually accept this now, though, and they have 16 reasons. This is 100% war score as well, so I think there's no reason not to. This opens up a pathway through here, which is a big deal for us. This also gives us all of their Greek territories over here, and there's just this up here that we would need to take as what, like the Macedonian territories almost? Okay. Now what does that put our overextension at? Probably 1 million. Yeah. Okay. And this is why we saved our admin power. Oh boy. This is going to be a lot of rebels. There's no doubt about that. Let's see here. This is the Arabian first. Let's get them moving back over here. The Asian second can come on over. The European second is already located there. The Asian fourth can start making their way up over this direction. I'm going to leave this fort here for the time being. These rebels are going to hurt. To the point where I want to increase autonomy. We'll sort by unrest, and we'll increase the autonomy everywhere we can where autonomy is over 85%. In many of these cases, it's not possible to increase autonomy. But in some of them it is, and if this delays the rebels or stops them from spawning, then this is worthwhile for right now. Because we are currently facing an enormous uprising. So let's get this done. This might take a little while, realistically, like probably the remainder of the episode, unless I miss my guess. So we'll continue getting this up. I'm not going to do it here because that's a state province. Oh, I did not mean to do it in Butana. That was a mistake. We're going to skip those three. Wonderful. Just keep on going. And actually, there were a couple there that I shouldn't have done. Just wasn't paying enough attention. Okay. We'll get those. Fantastic. And actually, some of these 0% autonomy provinces is probably fine. But I would still prefer that they not be increased autonomy. A lot of these are at 11 autonomy, I'm noticing, which means that we can get them awful close. This is definitely going to delay, if not outright stop, a lot of rebels. Okay, so at 10, it's 0.4. That's fine. Okay, now we're getting to the position where there's no unrest whatsoever. And that is kind of the point where I want to do it for all of these. Like, the ones that are at 0% autonomy right now, they'll go back down slowly over time, but they'll go back down. Although, realistically, I really don't want to be doing them. And I kind of have been. And I shouldn't be. Well, this is definitely going to take some time. And it's not particularly interesting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cut in here, and the rest of these I will do off camera. So for right now, I'm just going to continue working on this, but until next time, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.